Tell you, I'm a latte girl with soy milk. Okay, so the last time we promised our students, we said that we would show you how to get onto these trading platforms. We said that we would show you step by step.
Yes,
And Lincoln
that's
and
true.
I have been trading together for some time now. I think it's going over what, 8 months, 10 months, 12 months. It's been a while.
Yeah,
So we've
nearly a
had
year.
nearly a year.
Yeah, it's been a
So
while.
we've had our ups and downs, and we want to warn everyone that trading in stocks, trading in these markets is very risky. We've been very fortunate that we've been able to get a lot of our equity back, and we've been able to enjoy withdrawals sometimes on a daily basis. I think the most we withdrew in one day, one time, was like 700 Rand a day. No, not Rand, dollars. $700 a day we drew out.
Dollars.
And that week was a good week. The money just kept pouring out of the account. We weren't drawing anything less than 150 a day in US dollars. Now that's
Yeah,
fantastic, especially if it's a side hustle. Obviously,
that's
we do think big. We do have future plans for growth. We do not believe that we've arrived at $100 a day. We don't think that's a lot of money. We've got our own goals. Each of us has our own separate goals on where we want to go. But what we really want to emphasize is tread with caution, uh, be able to have a strategy for risk management so that you don't put in a big amount and then lose all your equity. And I would like at this time to also emphasize that there is an FNB product. If you have 100,000 Rand, there's an FNB product where you can put your money in and you get your equity and you have access to your money.
in one basket.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is what we've tried to do. We've got several platforms. We use Exness, we use Vault. Vault pays in rands and they pay so fast, like it's shocking. And then we've got Deriv, which is our favorite because it's in US dollars. Like the payouts are in US dollars. And for
Yes.
me, I'm living in the US. I'm living in one of the most expensive places, which is Cape Cod. This is like old money town. So I cannot spend rands here. Like it just isn't practical. So we try to, yeah, it's just facts,
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, and then also if you can also get other products from other investment houses that are trusted and tested in South Africa, you have Old Mutual, you have all kinds of investments that are there. Here in the US, you have Fidelity, which is now Corebridge, all of that. So try to make sure that you keep your money safe because the scripture says the destruction of the poor is their what? The destruction of the poor is their poverty. So as much as poverty has its place in the world and will always have its place in the world because it helps us to have a very big faith. But
Yeah.
it can be very destructive because if you cannot go to school because you have no school fees, if you cannot sponsor anyone to go to school because you don't have enough money for yourself and for money to be generous, it holds you back, especially when you have a heart for generosity. You need to have something in your pocket because God has a place for us
That's
all
true.
to play in His story, and for some of us, it's to be giving, it's to be abounding in mercy. And if you have nothing, of course
Yeah.
you can give from little and God can expand it, but you've got to have something. So this is why we are very passionate about this. Okay, so I've
That is
talked
true.
enough. Is there anything you'd like to add, Lincoln?
Um, no, I
Always
think
laugh.
what I can just say is no, just forgive me because of the echo. There's no one in the house, so
No problem.
the walls are answering back, so it's fine. I think what I can just advise is if if you want to get into this forex, do not risk money that you're not willing to lose. You're not willing to lose.
Yeah.
Because there is a lot of risk. Like you can. There's a potential that you can lose all your capital in the market, and you just have to be very, very careful and put money that you know that if you lose it, it's not going to be the end of the world for you. Yeah. I think in that case, when you lose, you're not going to hang yourself, or you're going to jump off the bridge or do crazy stuff because you've lost money. Because one way or the other, you're going to lose that money. It's either you're going to lose it via what you call this. You're going to lose it using. You're gonna lose it maybe buying things which are necessary. So one way or the other,
you are breaking up.
A lot of losses.
Sorry, yes. you are breaking up there, brother. Can you sit
can you
closer to your router? Is there any way we can get that connection to be even better? Okay. Yeah. Sorry. You're definitely breaking up. All right, let me pause.
Okay, I can hear you.
All right, thank you, brother. Yes, you were saying be very, very careful. You can lose money. How?
Yeah, you can lose all your investments in a day. Like what happened to Job, he lost everything in one day. It can happen also in real life. You can lose everything in one day. So you really need to be very careful. Put money that you are willing to lose, money that that you don't want to use immediately. Yeah, because the biggest problem is when you put money and you say you want to, let's say, pay rent or do whatever, you're going to lose that money because all your faith and all your clear mind, you are going to trade scared, and because scared money is always money that will always get lost. So what you need to do is be at a point where you are comfortable putting whatever amount that you want to put in the market.
Yeah.
That if you lose that amount, it's not going to affect you in any way.
Yes.
So
yes.
I think
in other words,
that is
in other words,
the most important thing.
You really need to work on your mental state when you come into the markets, like your mental balance. Like, why are you doing this? What would happen if the market would turn against you and you risked blowing your account? Is this money you need right away? Is this money that you can afford to lose, so that you can be very aware of the consequences? Yeah. We've been very blessed because
that's true.
we've been able to make some money out of this. So we're going to try and share what we know about that. Okay, so please, Lincoln, please take us through a trade. So we're going to do a demo today. I think we're going to trade with $100.
Okay.
On a platform called Deriv.
So let me just.
Yeah, so to let Links share the screen, and what I'll do is I'll just remove the personal information, but we will show you how we use the platform so that you can have some type of a demo. This is very useful for beginners, and as I was telling Links that we always try to also look for information and attend classes and learn anything we can. YouTube, real life, pay for books if we have to, anything to make us a little bit wiser. Okay, so the way we upload money is that for trading is that we use our bank cards. Right now we're gonna upload $100 because we're using an account where we have cleared the funds so that we can do this demo. Okay, so this is the Deriv trading platform that we use. As you can see, we are showing you where to log in. This is the app that we use for our trades. So while Mr. Links is uploading information, yeah, we will just watch. Okay, first you have to log in as usual. We'll stop there. Okay, so this is the Deriv account trading platform that we use. As you can see, it's got $0, and we are about to upload our initial capital, which we are going to use to trade on the market. So you can deposit via bank wire, credit card, e-wallet, which is what we have in South Africa, the e-wallets. So since we are using a very little amount to trade to do this demo, we are going to use e-wallet. So Links, let's have you upload that $100. Okay. We just wanted to add in our lesson that they will do a two-factor authentication so that your account is not at risk. All right, so we're going to go ahead and put in that $100, and then we'll come back on. Just bear with us as we do this lesson to show you with the $100 uploaded. Okay, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. For those of you who are looking at this teaching tool that we are developing for you, that'll be available on YouTube. It is, well, by the time you see this, it'll already be up on YouTube. But we have just deposited $100 into our Deriv trading platform.
Yes. Okay, so
okay, so please talk us through why you are picking non-EU, EU, and all of that stuff on the platform.
Okay,
I'm going to minimize us here so that people can see the platform properly and put us down here.
Okay. All right. So now what I want to do is I want to move the money from the wallet or the dashboard to the trading account. Yeah. So the good thing with Deriv is you can, when you make your profits, you can take your money back to your dashboard, or maybe if you want to fund maybe another account, or maybe you want to withdraw, you can just do that without affecting the money in the trading account.
Excellent. So to put your money in a safe space on your trading platform, put it on your dashboard.
Yes. Okay, so I'm just going to go to the account. All right.
I see you picking EU there. Could you explain?
Okay, I know it's for EU. It just stands for Europe.
Yes.
The EU. Yeah,
yes,
so that's where the
European Union area. Yes.
Yeah.
So, I just want you to explain to our students like why that and not non-EU, because when you are trading.
Okay, if you choose non-EU. Okay, just a minute. Sorry about that. Okay, non-EU.
Okay.
All right. Oh, you're recording. Okay. So the difference between non-Europeans and Europeans is that this is for us people who are in the African countries who are not in Europe. We can have access to this part so that we can trade.
Yeah.
And the people in Europe, they cannot access these accounts. So they have to open, if you want to open while you're in Europe, you have to go under Europe. Yeah, then you can open an account. Yes, because of the regulations and all that. So because they're so strict when it comes to tax and all that, so they want everything to be recorded.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Yes,
Yeah.
absolutely. It's the right thing to do.
So you're gonna do a lot of e-filings and all that here. So they ask a lot of things. But
Yes.
for us here in Africa, we just go non-EU, no stress. They don't ask a lot about our tax because our countries they allow, so it's fine. So we can trade. Okay. So these are different account types here.
Yeah.
You can have derivative trader, derivative bot. This is automatic trading, but it's risky because the robots are not 100%.
Of course.
So yeah. Then you can go to the smart trader where it gives you a different chart. It's like your MT4 and MT5 platform, but this one is just a bit different. Okay. Then you've got the binary bot where you are trading your binaries and your it's call and put. That's what you do on the binary.
Yes.
Then derivative go is this
your
is just
call
an
and
app.
put accounts. Yes.
Yes. So now we've got our derived account. This is the derivative MT5. You can trade currencies under the financial, which is but I have not opened the account, but it's fine. But let me just go ahead and open the account, then you can just see. Okay, financial. You can trade what you call this. You can trade anything here. You can trade your currencies.
Forex trade, yeah.
Yes. So there's different jurisdictions for these accounts. So you can choose to open with St. Vincent and Grenadines, or you can use a British Virgin Islands, or you can use one of these.
Hello,
so I'm just
Vanuatu. I've lived in Vanuatu, and yes, it's a
Vanuatu.
It's a tax haven. It's a flag of convenience for ships. So lots of money benefits there. Yes, yeah.
Oh, that's nice. Okay, so I'm just going to go ahead and choose straight through processing. Okay, let's see. Okay, because all the documents we submitted, so we can use this on the Virgin Islands. Okay, and I choose it. All right. What happened? Where did it go? Just disappeared.
All right, while we correct that, please bear with us once again. Please, we don't want you to be standing here waiting for us to open accounts while they load. Oh, it's back. All right, so if we stop, we'll resume recording for your benefit.
Yeah. Okay. I don't know why it doesn't want to open here.
Okay, let's stop recording while we figure that out. All right, welcome back to the training on the trading platform, ladies and gentlemen. We just wanted to let you know that tonight for our demo, we were hoping to do Forex because Forex is less risky than and yes. It has a little bit more stability. However, we suspect that due to the upgrades that are currently still running on our Deriv platform, we will have to go into indices. And, are we going to make money just now? Well, we cannot say that for sure, but we can also, we'll try. We also cannot say that we will not make money for sure. Because obviously markets have a lot of dynamism. They're very dynamic in nature. There's a lot of factors that can influence the ups and downs. The fact that it's a Thursday afternoon in the US is a factor on its own. I know, for example, Lindsay Heather, she runs a course on trading and being a day trader, and she often talks about how to make your money first thing in the first parts of the morning. and then you made your money for the day. So now you can do other things, which is great for moms, working dads, or who want more flexibility. So it's even timing. So we're doing this demo at around, let's see, 1:46 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, which is South African time, 7 hours ahead you guys are. So what time is
That's
it over there?
20. It's like a quarter to 14 minutes to 9.
Yeah, 14 minutes to 9. So that also affects what will happen. But if we find a nice setup, we will show you how we take advantage of that, and maybe we'll make a little money with you watching how we increase this $100 that we've just put in. All right. So if I keep starting and stopping, just bear with us. This is a tool. We just don't want you to watch all the loading stuff. We will just stay tuned every single time.
What I'm going to do right now is I'm going to transfer money from my dashboard into my trading account. It's very easy because everything is just there. It tells you transfer, so you just click on transfer. Okay, then you wait for it to open. Then now it tells you, okay, the money from, which means this is your dashboard. So if you are withdrawing, the reverse is true when you're withdrawing. Okay. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to type in the amount that I'm going to put.
Okay.
So there's Andrew.
When I was first learning to trade, I remember being given Monopoly money to work with. I think the platform I was using was called what was it called? It was called Forex something. And I remember trying to do a trade, and the first thing that happened is that the money went down. So I'm saying that to say, for the benefit of our students, as you transfer funds into the Deriv SGV trading account, the MT5 Deriv, as soon as I put my dashboard money there, does it mean now the market will start playing with my $100?
No, it won't. The only time your money gets at risk is when you open a position. So when you open a position, there are only two things involved. It's either you're going to make profit or you're going to lose that money.
Yeah.
There's no middle ground. You're going to make money or lose money.
It's like heaven or hell. So this.
Yes.
So there's no middle ground. Okay.
So right now, so I'm just going to transfer that $100 US to the trading account.
Excellent.
So it's just easy. Then I say transfer. Okay. Voila, the money is now in this. So you can actually view the transaction. Okay.
Excellent.
Let's just view the transaction and
of course, we all love something that has a record to it. And as you can see now on your dashboard, there is no longer the $100. It's all now going into your trading account.
Now it's not telling you this is your transfer into your trading account.
Yes.
So now there's money in your trading account. So okay, you got your statements and what. That's a topic for another day. Okay, let's just go back to business. All right.
Now for the actual tool, the Traders Hub, we're going to show you. As you can see from our history there, we've made our fair share of withdrawals. And I will say Deriv is wonderful because if you ask for money like today, sometimes you'll have it the exact next day in 24 hours. Sometimes if it's the weekend, it's a bit slower, but by Sunday evening, you have that money that you made, that profit of yours. Okay.
Yep.
So, yeah.
So since I don't have that other laptop with the MT5, I'm gonna try and open using this one. But the trades are just the same. I think it's gonna allow me to do that.
Okay. All right. While it loads, let's pause a bit. Okay.
Definitely.
Okay. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you always for your attention as we are taking you through these platforms. Now I'm going to share my screen because we are going to now show you how to open the trading account. All right. So links.
Okay. Yeah, your MT5. Okay, so what I want you to do is I want you to scroll down. So just scroll down. All right. Okay. All right. Just go back up.
More.
Okay. You see where it says derived? No. On this derived account with the money and all that. Just
Yes.
under CFDs.
Assets
Yeah.
under. Oh yes. Here.
Yes. Okay. Go where it says open.
Okay.
Okay. Now you can see it says MetaTrader web, then MetaTrader Windows app. Then if you go down, yes, then you can download. I don't know which one are you using. Are you using iOS or you're using?
I am using Windows.
Windows.
Yes.
Okay, just say download for Windows.
Okay. The only problem is that my admin is controlled by my school.
Oh, yeah.
Can we do web? So
yeah, just do web.
Okay.
Just open the web.
Okay. All right. Okay.
Oh.
So,
okay. And then you say accept. All right. I'm gonna give you the login details.
Okay.
All right.
All right. So everyone, just remember you can go on the web to trade. So I'm gonna stop sharing my screen while we log on to the trading account so that we can keep private information private.
Okay. All right.
Okay. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. So once you have opened the trading platform within Deriv, it will ask you for an additional set of login details, which are different from your general trading account. So you kind of need to get into two doors. First, to register your Deriv, where you provide all your government ID information, tax, and then the trading platform itself, you need to register more login details there. And now we are on the actual platform, ladies and gentlemen, where we will use our $100 assets in this account to show you how to trade.
Yes. Okay, let's get to it. All right. Okay. The good thing is right now, I think I'm gonna look for a sell on volatility 75. Okay.
Okay. So they already,
as you can see,
they give you clues. So they already give you clues as to where things are looking good, right?
Yes. So right now I can see that we're on a downtrend because all these red candles are showing that the market is selling. And you can see that the green is just like fragments, they're just small. Then the red is just a lot. Then here we had a pullback or a correction back into this area. So the market is going to resume with the selling. So we're going to place an order.
Okay.
All right.
All right. So that's how you place an order. Okay.
So I'm just going to. All right. Okay. Just saying your order. Okay.
All
so
right.
we're gonna use the smallest lot size.
Okay.
That is available there. Yeah. For example, so that's 0.01. Let's say. Yeah, 0.01.
And right now, since we couldn't get into Forex, we're actually trading indices now.
Yes.
Okay.
So we are doing synthetic indices, and this is your volatility 75. So I'm going to go ahead and place a sell. Then I will modify the order for as soon as I got into the trade. Okay.
Okay.
So I'm going to use the smallest lot size,
Okay.
which is 0.01. I'm going to enter two positions. So the first one, right, it's loading. Okay. Now it's telling me the order has been accepted. Yes. So you can see it's now running in 15 cents there, profit. Done. So I'm gonna add the second position, which is okay there. Okay. Now we've got two positions. All right. So okay, this is done. So yeah, I now want to set my stop loss. Okay, let me just go down to a smaller time frame.
And the smaller time frame, as you can see from the screen, is 4:30 to 1975. So from 4 p.m. to evening about 1945.
Okay, so now, okay, so if you want to modify your order, you come here where it says SL. SL stands for stop loss. If you click it, not clicking it, if you just put your mouse there, it should say stop loss.
Okay.
You can see stop loss. This one, take profit. All right. It's easy. So we want to modify position. So you right click on your mouse, then it says new order, modify position, then you click modify position. All right. So I don't want to risk much on this trade. So I'm gonna put my stop loss right at just above the swing high, because I want to use this because the market might come and return to it. So I'll use this other one, which is okay. I'm looking for. All right, I want this. Okay, so my stop loss is just going to be at 382, just above the swing high, 382, 248.
Yes.
Okay, so I come to stop loss, then I type the numbers.
382.
3. Yes. Yeah, 382, 842. Okay.
Okay.
There. All right. So now I've got a stop loss, and it's gonna tell me how much I'm risking. I want it to tell me in dollars how much I'm risking with this trade. Okay. All right. Just give me a moment. And you can see we're running in profit, but it's 2 cents. Can you see the profit?
I can see it's 16 cents, 24 cents, 20 cents.
Yes. Yes. Yeah. So it's our two positions that we opened. So the stop loss here, we are risking $11 per trade.
Okay.
So it's more like we're risking 2% of the account, because we've got two positions that are gonna have the same stop loss. Okay, then I'm gonna set the target.
Okay.
382842. Okay. All right. Okay. So the target, I want to target on the. I'm going to use the daily chart to target, so that I know where I'm going to come out. All right. So. So what I want to do here, I want to target previous lows. So for example, my first target is going to be this low, which is 346 to 44.
Yes, 346.
Okay, so
yeah. And this is from this is from earlier in the day.
Yes. So 345,636. Okay, 345,636. Okay. Take a profit. 345,636. Okay. It has been modified, so I'm going to modify the second one. Just take the same numbers. Okay, 345, 345, 636, 636. Okay. Okay.
So with our 0.001,
we are targeting $25. So which means if the market goes to our take profit, we would have made about $50 on both positions.
Still gonna be more lessons about why. Okay, first of all, I've got some questions for Mr. Links, which I am going to purposely ask so that we can all learn more, because I'm sure some of you will have these questions too, because those are the questions that I had and still have as I'm learning going forward. But what happened is that we are playing with $100. We risked 2% of the account, so $11. Okay, so you must be aware of your risk. We bought the smaller slot to trade with, and then we placed our positions. We put in a stop loss and we put in a take profit at a particular level. Okay, so one of the things that you said, Links. Okay, I've got questions for you, which will help us. Which will help us learn. One of the things you said to me just now is the market hasn't, or our positions, our trade hasn't closed yet, so we are still safe. What exactly did you mean by that?
Okay, what I meant with that is the positions, the market, the trades are still in play. The market is not decided. So if you look, your balance is still intact.
Yes, I saw that.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. So but you can see the equity is dropping.
Yeah.
They subtract it from the balance that you set it with against the positions that you're having that are running. For instance, if these positions were in profit, which means your balance was going to remain the same, but what was going to change was going to be your equity, showing that the positions are going. But let's say for some reasons, I decided to close the trades with negative $6. My balance is not going to remain at $100 US. It's going to be subtracted, and it's going to be like $94.
Which is bearable.
Yeah, so
it's a bearable amount to lose.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. So
that's true.
So for those of you who want to know, you can close this trade at any time. If you feel uncomfortable, you can get out. Okay. Now,
yes.
Another question is, you just went into the market and you confidently just put in positions. Obviously, you are someone that does this on a day-to-day basis. You do this all the time, which I understand. Unlike some of us who do it every now and again. And for me, I still use a lot of Monopoly money because I don't have the time to really invest in this, which is a weakness for me because the only way to get better is to practice and practice and practice, right? But
practice makes perfect.
Yeah, you were very confident in just going in there and picking positions. What informed that confidence?
Okay.
Other than, of course, the trends,
The trade. Okay. If you've been doing something for a very long time, I'm not saying that that's the approach you have to do. Trading differs from person to person. So as for me, because I know this game in and out and how this market behaves, I'm not saying I control the market. No, I don't. But 90% of the time when I place the trades, they favor me because I've done my homework and I understand when the market is doing what it's doing. And I did not even take time to analyze, because what you need to understand, I did not just wake up and say, okay, I'm just going to trade because I'm seeing red candles. But what I've done, like many weeks ago, I've actually analyzed this market. I've made money from this market. So I understand what the market is doing. So that's why I just got to the chart. I said, oh, okay, this is what the market is doing. Then that's it. Then I open the positions. Then the market, so then I'll allow the market to decide. So I'm not going to be scared because, number one, I have my stop loss in place. So if ever we are wrong on this trade, the market is just going to take us at that amount that we have agreed upon. So that's why we always say risk the amount that you are willing to lose. Unlike, let's say, if I was maybe, if this $100 was just like, maybe I'm not like, I can risk it all. I was going to open a big lot size and I just let it run.
Yeah. And then that's also that's also part of what we are trying to do. We are trying to build our equity and long term. So we are very careful because just imagine this $100. Imagine it had 5 other zeros. We'll think about the 2% of that capital, what that looks like to you. Yeah. Okay, fantastic. So my next question is, now that, because we are nearing the end of our lesson just for today, and we are sitting at a negative $6.18 at this point. Yeah, but this could turn around like in the morning, you know?
Yes, definitely.
So what do you do now? Are you going to sit there all night watching your computer, panicking?
No. So that I don't have like panic attacks. Since I have set my stop loss, so I mean, there's no need for me to keep on checking. There's this saying, it's an old adage. They say a washed pot never boils. So so you can sit the whole day and nothing happens. So another important thing is you need to stay away from the screen as much as possible.
Absolutely.
So limit because okay, for example, come to think of it, I've analyzed. Then if I keep on checking on the market, the thing with the mind and the brain is, when you keep on thinking and playing different scenarios in your head, you start having different perspective of the market, or maybe for example, the bias that you're having. You start having a different bias now. Maybe you start changing it because you see the market is going red and you think, okay, maybe I should have bought. Then you decide to close, you start buying. But when you close now,
Absolutely,
you close
absolutely, absolutely.
so.
Even though that old adage is not scientifically sound, the one that you've just said, I completely agree with the thought behind it, because the more accurate one for me would be the metaphor of the farmer. If the farmer puts seed in the ground,
Yes.
does he stand there and watch it 24/7, watching it to grow?
Waiting for it to germinate.
And actually sleeps like next to the field to see if the blades. Of course, the blades of grass will come, but you will be very traumatized by the time that the first blade of grass. So yes, we have cooked. We've put our pot. We put the fire underneath. Yes, it will boil at some point, but the idea is that give things time, trust your analysis, so that you have.
Yes.
So that you are balanced in your mind. Otherwise, you will really have mental problems. Because
that's true. Because another thing.
Sorry. Yes. Please go ahead.
Yeah, it's fine. No, sorry for interjecting. I
No
wanted to
problem.
say, if you let your positions run, you're gonna know when you are wrong and when you are right. So, because how then you're gonna know when you're wrong if you don't allow your position to either hit your stop loss or your take profit. So you just have to allow the market to decide.
Absolutely.
Then,
For me as an investor, I'm always comfortable with moderate risk. So since you and I are playing the long game, we're playing the long game, not the short game. We definitely, we don't mind like not risking it all, because you can risk it all and win, but if you are wrong, then it's a big problem.
It's a big problem.
Yeah, even if you've done your analysis well, that there's this unknown factor that can even confuse the best artificial intelligence with the most highest computing power, because
that's true.
Because life happens, every day we see humanity beating mathematical odds and doctors' reports and market reports. So at the end of the day, we also have to be as careful as we can, and also just trust the grace of God to take over, and not worship money, period. That's all I'm saying. Okay, so hello, Mr. Links, is he still there? Okay, since I'm still recording, I am going to say that this is the end of the lesson. We will update you on the YouTube comment section.
We're going to advise whether we've made money or we have lost some money.
Yes, we will put it in there. Yes, so ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for bearing with us on this very long lesson on trade, a beginner's lesson. There's still going to be more and more practices, more and more tools, because we are very passionate about empowering people. As you can see, the candlesticks are doing what they're supposed to be doing, and we are going to end the lesson today. But we will put in the information section on YouTube how this trade did and how much money we made or how much loss we had, based on the stop loss and take profits that we had. So with that, from my side, Ms. Portia Tlofu, it's goodbye. And Mr. Links, please also say goodbye to our students and our followers.
Okay, thank you so much for tuning in. So when we come back, we're going to be updating you on how the market rewarded us, or how much loss we incurred over trade. So it's fine. Either ways, it's a learning process. So don't lose don't lose heart when you see losses. They are part of the game. It's like running a business. You cannot avoid losses. They're always there. So yeah,
Absolutely.
just be patient. Yeah, that's
Mr.
what I can say.
Mapuranga,
I'm signing out. Yes.
Sorry, Links, just to leave on a more hopeful note, how much money were you
Yes.
actually hoping to make with this particular open position? With these positions, how much were you hoping to make?
Okay, with these two positions, I'm hoping to make like $50, which means each position should give me at least $25 based on the take profit that I have put there. So that would be like 50% of the account, which is
Beautiful.
good because the synthetics they pay. So I can expect that.
It's brilliant because if we can make 50% of the account, we can build up a couple more days, get the equity back, and then continue with our co-ownership because we're going to build the money and then co-own the equity, and we're going to both work hard on building forward.
Yes.
Thank you very much, sir. Have a wonderful rest of your
100%.
day. Thank you for your expertise once again. Bye-bye.
Thank you so much.
Excellent. Bye.
Thank you.